Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. I am so excited to share this video with everyone because I fell in love with this nail design. I thought it was so cute. But before we get into any of that, I'm going to explain what I'm doing right here. So as you can see, I've already laid out my Gel X tips and I'm going to be using Beetle's nail glue. Now, really quick, if you're wondering why my nails already have a shiny finish instead of like a matte chalky finish, it's because I applied Makartt's peel off base coat. And the reason that I do that is because I always do pop offsets. These nails are for content creation purposes only, and I just pop them off as soon as I'm done. However, like I said, this set was different. I literally kept this set on even after I took all of my photos. And next week's set as well that I'm going to show you, I kept that set on as well. I looked ridiculous walking around with just one hand done, but it was worth it. They were cute and I didn't want to take them off. Otherwise, I'm not going to do too much talking throughout the Gel X application. I will just say that to keep an eye out for next week's video because I'm going to go into great detail about how to apply your Gel X tips and most importantly, how to avoid getting glue all over your fingers. So after I finished applying my Gel X tips, I went ahead with my tip cutters to shorten the length. I didn't want to get all crazy with the tip cutter because I knew I needed them to be short, but still long enough that I can do an actual design on the nail. And I think ever since I started this channel, I've only done 2 really short nail designs. So I definitely wanted to switch things up this time. Here, I'm not doing too much. I'm just cleaning up the sidewalls a little bit because I wanted a square, not like a taper square, like an actual square shape. So I'm not doing too much with the sidewalls. All I'm really focusing on is cleaning up that free edge and getting it as sharp and straight as possible. However, I do want to take this time to talk about why I'm so excited for this nail design. This is a design that every time I see it, I can't help but stop and admire it. And yes, I know it's been around for a while, but it's so bold and so trendy, and it's just one of those nail designs that's gonna go down in the nail history book for our generation because it's such a statement piece. Every time you see it, you just can't help but admire it. right now what I'm gonna do is blend in this part of the Gel X tip with my natural nail plate. I used to do this only with a mandrel bit and a sanding band, but this is just so much easier. I'm going to link everything that I'm using in this video down in the description below, so please go check those out, because I try to use affordable products and products that are just going to make your life easier. And these are products that I've been using for a while and that I know and trust. So this bit right here I absolutely love because it's an extra fine, like it's a 5-in-1 multi bit, I think that's what it's called, and it's by Melody Susie. What it is right down at the tip of the barrel is an extra fine grit, and then when you get to where you see the purple line on the bit, that becomes extra coarse. So it just goes through all of the grits in one bit, and I think it's great, especially for something like this, and I use it all the time. I haven't stopped using it since I got it, and I had to get a couple of them. So definitely go check out this bit, and it's really, really great if you're struggling with cutting the cuticle area with your bits, because I used to be so scared to use an extra coarse bit around my cuticle area, and now I don't really have that problem as much. So after you do that, I still recommend going in with a sanding band. This sanding band is also by Melody Susie, and it's like their mini sanding bands. It's not like the normal size mandrel bit, and I absolutely love this one as well. You can get into all of the crevices and nooks and crannies around your nail folds. So if you get a little scared getting into the folds in the cuticle area with your sanding band as well, definitely check this out, because it's so small you can actually see what you're touching on the nail plate area compared to a normal size mandrel bit. Okay, now let's get into the nail art. Right now, I am going to do 3 coats of Beetle's black gel polish. The only reason I did 3 coats was because I'm extra and dramatic. You don't need to do 3 coats with this design, especially because what I did was airbrush over most of the nail art or cover it in chrome. I'm sorry, the black. Like I went over all of the black in chrome, or I airbrushed it with brown gel polish. So you don't need to do 3 coats. Like I said, I'm just extra. So that's what I did. I did every single finger in 2 or 3 coats of Beetle's black gel polish. I also want to remind you guys that I have everything linked down below. So be sure to check that out if you're looking for some affordable products. Now, as you can see, I did apply matte top coat over the black gel polish, and it is a little bit streaky. I don't know if that's the matte top coat or if that's the black gel polish, because we all know black gel polish does weird things sometimes. But I'm going to try it out on a different design and let you guys know if it's actually the matte top coat or if it was the black gel polish. The next thing I did was apply Makart's nail polish protector stickers so that it can protect my skin from getting airbrush polish all over it. They do come in an assortment of colors, and this time I decided to use the green one. I will say, however, I do wish they were a little bit more sticky, but they absolutely serve their purpose. After I airbrushed those 3 fingernails, I decided to do like an alligator, crocodile, snake type of design on my ring finger using not polished, I think they call it blossom gel instead of blooming gel. I'll link that in the description down below as well. But let me tell you guys, I messed this up like 6 times. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm showing you the 6th time that I actually got this right. But it was because I wanted the white, like crocodile design to be thick. And I kept using a dotting tool and it just kept smudging and bubbling into each other and it wasn't looking right. So using this old Beetles brush that I have was the best way to get the design that I wanted. And then I just went back and fixed it all if I didn't like certain areas. Now I'm going to show you how I got this isolated chrome design where I basically combined chrome and like it's actually like a 3D chrome with the crocodile design in the center. First thing you're gonna do is lay out your shape in Beetles black gel polish. Do whatever shape you want, it really doesn't matter. I just did this popular shape that's going around and I filled it all in. Make sure you do a thin coat because the next thing you're gonna do is apply the not polished blossom gel right on top of it. After you fully cure the black gel polish, you're gonna put the blossom gel on top. Do not cure the blossom gel. This is when you're gonna add the white crocodile design right into it. Since the design is so much smaller than my ring finger, I decided to use smaller blobs of white. That way when they spurst out, they spurst out nicely. If you go in with too big of a blob, then they run into each other and you would have to start the design all over again. Once you like how it's looking, you're gonna put it in your nail lamp to fully cure for 60 seconds. Now, I don't know why I jumped to back to my ring finger. It's such a good question. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's just what I did. So I'll let you watch this part for now, and then we can go back to the isolated chrome design. So I can explain how I do an isolated chrome design on this nail as well, because I do it here too. So I take my nail art liner brush with some Beetles black gel polish and I just create my design, whatever it is. After you do your design and you fill it in, I only cure it for 15 seconds. The reason I only cure it for 15 seconds is because I have found that to be the perfect time with this particular gel polish. in order for my chrome to stick to it. If I cure it like for 30 seconds, it's too much time and my chrome won't stick. If I cure it for anything less than that, then obviously it'll be gumpy and gooey and it's not gonna work because I'll mess up the black gel polish. So anywhere between 15 to 20 seconds is like the perfect time for curing with isolated chrome or just chrome in general. So like I said, after I cured it in the light for 15 seconds, I can now go ahead and start applying my chrome. And look at how flawless it grabs. It's so good. Now the key to making it an isolated chrome is you're gonna wipe off the excess chrome. I like to use like a sponge, a makeup sponge applicator, to really grab and pick up all of that chrome in the areas that I don't want it in. So here we go one more time. I'm going to apply black gel polish in the areas that I want the chrome to stick. The mistake that I made here was I wanted more of a 3D chrome, and so the way that you do that is instead of just applying black gel polish, you're gonna mix it with Makart's sculpted gel paint, and that'll give you that 3D look. So just mix Makart's sculpted gel paint with black gel polish. And once it's all mixed together, you do exactly what you see me doing here. You just apply the squiggly lines wherever you want the chrome to stick. The only difference is that if you're going to do a 3D chrome with Makart's sculpted gel paint, you're going to cure that for 30 seconds instead of the normal 15. So again, if you're only using black gel polish, 15 seconds. If you're going to do a 3D look with sculpted gel paint, you're going to cure for 30 seconds. After that, you can apply your chrome. After you apply your chrome and you say to yourself, I like that, that looks good, I'm gonna keep it, you want to top coat only the area that you have chrome on. The reason you want to do this is because after you top coat only the chrome area, you're gonna go in with a lint-free wipe and some Young Nail Swipe or acetone, alcohol, whatever you have, and you are going to wipe that nail, and this is going to clean up all of the chrome powder that might have stuck to other areas of the nail so that it looks really, really clean. Do not go in and wipe away the chrome until you've top coated it, because if you don't top coat it, you'll just erase all of the chrome that you applied and you'll have to redo it. And that's how you do an isolated chrome design. the last thing I did to bring the whole look together was apply some 3D flowers. I'm using Makart's solid nail glue. I say this all the time. I don't know why they call it glue because it's so misleading, and maybe the purpose of it is not for 3D sculpted gels or sculpted designs, but it's literally the perfect viscosity and texture for it. So I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I wouldn't call it glue, but that's what they call it. So if you're looking to do 3D sculpted designs, I'll put the link to this product down in the description below and you guys can check it out. After I finished my petals, I went ahead and applied black gel polish so I can do another isolated chrome design where only the ends of the petals or the edges of the petals get chrome. And I did the same technique that I explained previously in the video. And after that, the very last thing I did was apply some gold beads and caviar beads to different areas of the nail. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, I want to show you one last thing. After I finished the beads and applied the top coat, I ended up flooding my cuticle on the thumb, and I got to use my new cleanup brush that I got off of Amazon. Now, it comes in a pack of 3, which is pretty cool, but what makes it great is that I've never used an actual cleanup brush before, and the way it glides perfectly in between the cuticle without messing up any of the polish is amazing. I absolutely love it. So if you have not invested in a cleanup brush, you have to get a cleanup brush. So this was the final design. Like I said, I absolutely love how it came out. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to check out those products down in the description box, and I'll see you guys next week.